Hi everyone, I'm Chris Kibble. In the next few minutes I'm going to show you how to use the VLOOKUP function to find information in one table and bring it into another. Once you're done watching, you can find our sample Excel sheet with all of the functions we use over at christopherkibble.com by clicking on the video's link. As those who watched our first Excel video will recognize, this is our sample Excel workbook that we'll use for the demo. Here we have 24 order IDs with customer names, telephone numbers, and some columns that are populated using formulas we learned previously. Our second tab, Order Details, shows a list of order IDs with a quantity of items and pre-tax cost of that order. Our third tab, Sales Tax in 2019, contains a fictitious list of tax rates by state. For our first step, identifying the pre-tax cost of the order, we could look at each order manually to find the pre-tax cost, but that would be time-consuming and is error-prone. Instead, we'll use the VLOOKUP function to find the cost for this order and bring it into our customer orders table. The VLOOKUP function requires 4 parameters. The first is the lookup value. This is the cell that is common to both tables. For us, that's the order ID. The second is the lookup array. This is the table we want Excel to look at so that we can find the pre-tax cost. For us, this will be the table that lives at columns A through C on the Order Details tab. The third is the column index number. This sounds confusing, but really just means the column number that needs to be returned from this table. For us, it's column C, which is the third column over from the order ID, so we'll enter 3. The fourth parameter asks if we want an approximate match. You'll probably almost always want an exact match here, so we'll use false. Upon pressing enter, you'll see that the pre-tax cost associated with this order ID is populated in the customer order table. Finally, we'll drag this formula down and now know our pre-tax cost for all items in this order table. Now that we know how to use the VLOOKUP function, we can use it to capture the sales tax percentage from the sales tax worksheet, as I'll show here. Lastly, we'll use some basic math to calculate the total cost based on the pre-tax cost and the sales tax. Thank you for taking the time to watch this demonstration. If you have any questions or feedback, please leave them in the comment section of this video at christopherkibble.com. Please also remember that you can download the sample Excel sheet from my website, complete with all the functions, and you can also check to see if there have been any updates or corrections posted regarding this demo.